Hi guys, how you doing? Cheers. Jake's back again with another review. It's another one. I gotta review these up. Gotta do them all tonight here on Saturday night on this live broadcast. Gotta do them all. Get them all done, all in one shot. So I get this one here. And this is also provided to me, also given to me by the kind and generosity, the generous Mad Max Star Reviews, beer reviews. I'll put his link there. Check it out. It's by Unibroue, and it's called Noire De Chambly. Noire De Chambly. It's 6.5%. It's got a lot of 6.2% ABV. Sorry, it's a 341 ml size bottle. It's not a big one at all. Of course, it doesn't really say anything on the back. But damn, it's awful small. Whew, jeez. Anyways, there's a website. I don't want to linger on with this too long. Get this review done and over with. Taste test review. Let's crack this and see what I've got. Right? I have to get the jar. There we go. I just peeled her right off. Right off. Alright. Let's pour this sucker up. Let's see what we got here for a beer. A little bit of smoke there. Oh, it's a bit of a darker one. Oh, look at that. Nice. Check it out. Got myself a little bit of head on that one. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Pretty nice, huh? It's a Unibroue. Unibroue, sorry. I've been corrected tonight. Unibroue. Unibroue, right? Yeah. Let's give it a little swirl and then we'll put the rest of that in there. It's probably a bit of sediment. I think there's sediment in almost all their beers, isn't there? Yeah, that's okay. Just a wee bit of sediment. A little tiny bit. Now let's get this done up. I don't think there's any more there. Alright, so there you go. It's a darker brew. It's kind of like the same, hold on now. It's about the same color as the, it looks to be about the same color as the Trop Pistols. Yeah, maybe just a little tiny bit darker than the Trop Pistols. Trois Pistols. So you can't quite see through it. Yeah, it's almost completely. It's got a little bit of copper. You can see a little bit of copper towards the bottom of the glass. But yeah, pretty darn dark. Hence the word noir, right? Let's have a sniff. I lost my head pretty quick too. Yeah, I'm picking up the same scent as the you know, like from the Abbey style beers, right? It's kind of the same, along the same lines. I'm assuming that Unibroue pretty much, or Unibroue. I gotta get used to that somehow. I don't know why I keep calling it Unibroue, for fuck's sakes. I'm assuming that Unibroue is they pretty much brew their beers, most of their beers along the same sort of guidelines, you know, because a lot of them have the same similar smells, and the ones that I've had anyways, I've had about 5 of them now. It's got a little tiny bit of roastedness in it, but I can smell some, like, I can tell there's like sweetness in there. There's a little tiny bit of a roasted sort of caramelly scent to it. But other than that, again, you know, it's a mild nose on this one, very mild nose, hard to pick anything up. Let's just go ahead and taste it. Wow. Interesting. Well, yeah, it's got the sweetness. It's got it's got the like it's got a pretty good amount of carbonation to it, so the burn kind of hits your tongue when you first drink it. And there's a bit of sweet syrupiness there, along with the caramel flavor. And some very slight roasted flavors, but the roastedness is it's really mild. It's really quite mild, so it's really not much there. The carbonation on this is a little too high. Because, you know, it's a little too on the high side. You want to get the flavors. You don't really want the tongue burning from the carbon bubbles. But other than that, it's actually a really nice beer. It's not too overpowering with the caramel and the sweetness. It's actually really nice. I don't know if it's a... I don't think it's a stout. It just says strong ale. And it's not really a stout, but I mean it has some characteristics of a stout, but it's a lot lighter. It's a lot lighter than a stout, and similar characters. It's almost like an Abbey style porter type thing, like an Abbey style, like this with sweetness, with a bit of a porter to it. I don't know. The carbonation is again the carbonation is just a little too high for me. You know, like getting the burn of the tongue and the burps and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, it seems to be quite well balanced. And give me one more sip, and then I'll give you my final thought here. It's pretty good. I think this is something I could probably session a little bit better than, probably a little bit better, a little easier than the Trois Pistoles. Just because the Trois Pistoles has got a higher sweetness to it, but it's quite nice. It's a little, lower ABV, a lot lower ABV, but still, this is quite nice. I guess I'm gonna sort of, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's really good, quite frankly, and I think I'll put that at about a generous 4 out of 5 in my opinion. I'll place that at a 4 out of 5. That's quite up there. That's up there with one of the up there. I'm stumbling here. That's up there with the other beers that Unibroue creates or produces. It's quite nice. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Another good job by Unibroue. Thank you very much. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep your mugs full. Cheers, guys.